I'm Kate from Regenerative Cooking School. We are back for day 2 of how to eat for emotional stability during turbulent times. Okay, so today we're talking about sugar, which is a favorite topic of everyone because what do we love to celebrate with? Sugar. What do we love to eat when we feel bad? Sugar. What do we love to eat when we're bored? Sugar. What do we eat when we're watching TV? Sugar. What are we giving children in their lunches? Sugar. What are they giving children behind the lunch counter? Sugar. Sugar is so integrated into our society, you're actually socially different and isolated if you do not eat sugar. That's how a part of our culture this substance is. So in order to understand how sugar affects our emotional health, we have to look at the systems that regulate sugar in our body. This involves our brain and central nervous system, our liver, our pancreas, and our adrenals. These are the blood sugar regulating organs. When we have healthy blood sugar, this looks like clarity of thought, peace of mind, all day energy, being able to sustain energy, skipping a meal, no problem. Unfortunately, in our society, 1 in 10 Americans have diabetes and 1 in 3 have prediabetes and don't even know about it. What that looks like is a blood sugar regulation roller coaster, and it's really difficult to get off if you don't know how. When we intake the sugary food, that sugary food spikes our blood sugar really high. The body responds by bringing the blood sugar back down. After a few hours, we need that sugar again, so we eat that processed food. It spikes us up again. We have to regulate it and bring it too low where the body overcompensates, and we go up and down on this roller coaster all day long. And what this looks like in the average person is they wake up, they have their breakfast, about 2 hours later, they're hungry again. So what do they go for? A sugary pastry and a coffee. That sustains them for about another 2 hours until they need something again. So they go for a chocolate bar, and we go down again and up again all day long. Finally, we get home, we're crashed, we're exhausted. We don't have time or energy to make good dinner for ourselves, so we just get back into whatever we can, probably a processed food, and there we are, the day starts over again. You wake up feeling unrested. How can we get off this blood sugar roller coaster? Because that sort of physiological strain has absolutely an impact on our emotions. Our message is to really kick sugar altogether. Sugar in the form of bread, sugar in the form of sweets, sugar in the form of processed foods. However, we think it's okay to take gradual steps to get there. Remember, sugar harms, sweet nurtures. So if you have a taste for sweet food, look for sweets found whole in their natural form. Mother Nature designed sweets comprised with the minerals, nutrients, and vitamins you need to break them down. When we eat a processed form of sugar or a processed food, that steals those minerals and vitamins from our bodies because we need it to process it and puts our body into debt with this sugar. When you want to eat a sweet food, eat it paired with natural fats. These natural fats are going to help slow the absorption of the sugar into our blood. A great example is chocolate and peanut butter. Not a Reese's cup, a organic dark chocolate square with organic peanut butter, only salt. Look on the package, no hydrogenated oils, no added sugar. Peanut butter and chocolate. Another thing that you can do if you're having just tons of sweet cravings and you really want to regulate your blood sugar, you can do a scoop of honey and ghee. You want to do 1/4 cup honey to a 1/2 cup of ghee or coconut oil, and you can just carry that jar around with you. Every time you have a craving, put a little bit in your mouth, emulsify it, and swallow it. Tip number 3, avoid hidden sugars. What do I mean by hidden sugars? There are over 77 names of sugars that the food industry has come up with to trick you into eating their product without thinking it's as bad for you as it is. When we avoid processed foods, we just automatically eliminate these hidden sugars. Now, let's loop it back to emotional health. If we are on this blood sugar roller coaster all day long, what sort of symptoms does that look like? Well, it can look like anxiety, depression, racing thoughts. It can look like irritability, hanger. So in order to address those problems from a physiological standpoint, we have to get our blood sugar under control. The way that we get our blood sugar under control is to eat whole and natural foods, avoid processed foods, and avoid refined sugar. With that, we're going to be able to have a stable blood sugar, which contributes to clarity of mind, all-day energy, longevity, and overall health. The things that we need to create those happy hormones, those feel-good hormones, those things that keep us going all day long are the same building blocks that we use to keep our blood sugar under control. By keeping our blood sugar under control, we can then go on to create healthy stress hormones, healthy sex hormones, create neurotransmitters, which are the building blocks for feel-good hormones. Okay, so this was day 2 of Eating for Emotional Stability, and I'm super excited to see you tomorrow.